Welcome back to another episode of Goat Worthy Reactions, where we mainly like to focus on the goats on this channel. And today we got something special going on today, man. We're gonna do some YouTube. I did I did a reaction. I did another Knox Hill song. I'm doing today doing a reactor that I have actually watched before. Like as y'all know, I don't really watch a lot of reactors. I've watched Stevie Knight on his Night Talk channel. I haven't watched a lot of his music reactions. I watch Stevie Knight's reactions after he does a song I did already, or if I catch a song that I've already reacted to, I would watch his reaction to that same song or whatever. But I try to avoid like influence. I don't know if other YouTube reactors work that way as well, but I try to avoid influence at all costs. Try to do my own thing. I want to be different. I don't want to sound like everybody else. But this dude Flawed, I seen him and his wife. He was reacting to. I caught him on a stream. Him and his just by chance. He was on a stream with him and his wifey, and me and my wife were watching it on the big screen, and it was cool the way they was interacting, and it was dope. It was right before I started my channel, and he was doing a bunch of old Eminem songs that I've heard already. So I was like, oh, okay, because I wanted to start my channel, but I didn't want to start it and watch reactions. So I was like, yo, my buddy told me about reactions, told me I should do one and all that. He had to teach me about all of this. So I was like, well, I'm gonna avoid watching reactions then, because it's fun, you know what I'm saying? But like, he was doing a bunch of old Eminem, so I'm like, all right, we good. Let's just watch this. If he does anything I haven't heard before, I will just cut it off or whatever. But anyways, have fun. In that live though, he was playing a song that his own song. It was like it had a religious context behind it, and from that song I found out he was Christian. And anyways, the rapping was dope. The rapping was fire. The rapping was top tier. I was like, dog. And I got to find that song, man. If y'all can tell me, because I know a lot of y'all who follow me follow him already. I know he got like 200K. He's at 199, so 200K right around the corner, bro. But yeah, so I know a lot of you follow me, follow him. YouTube analytics tells me that. So let me know what song that is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a religious song, religious context. He talks about his Christianity in there, his faith. He gets real deep in it, and he's barring though. So let's get into this one, because I like personal songs. I like the person. I like to peel back the layers of what's in the mind of the person. It can't get no more personal to this. So, Dear Mama, I mean, shout out to Tupac. I'm pretty sure that's a nod. So, yeah, let's get it. FLAWDZILLA, Dear Mama. I got the screen pulled up to his face just because I like to, when I have the like little picture in the corner over here or whatever, or wherever I'm putting it, I like to have the artist face up. So I had to scan through to find his face. Because in the beginning, I think his mom is in the shot. So, this right here, I would assume this is his mom. But let's get into it, man. FLAWDZILLA, Dear Mama.
I'm a rap star. Nicki Minaj, move over, nigga.
Oh, his mom. Talking about his mom's wife. I gotta laugh. I'm laughing because I think intentionally he wants us to laugh at that scene, right? It's one of those things like you look back and you think about the good times, you know what I'm saying, with your moms or whoever, somebody you might have lost. I'm just laughing because that's how my mom is. My mom's Dominican, so she would have said something like that in Spanish in the booth. But all right, my fault, y'all. I didn't mean to cut it so soon. But Nicki Minaj, move forward. No.
I'm a rap star. Nicki Minaj, move over, nigga.
Turn this shit off. She about to go off? Oh, I thought she was about to go off. All right, let's get in our serious bag.
Dear mama, I did not know who to call. True, you caused a lot of trauma. Through it all, you shared my pain like a voodoo doll. Now we can both see it's raining out through the wall. Things don't feel the same without you involved. Didn't always get along, not that you did it wrong, but the toxic concoction could not fit in a song. Hoping God let you watch it, cause now I'm winning, mom. I remember that night on the bridge. You said that I would never make it, cause I wouldn't give you a Perkins at 30. To say them words didn't hurt me would be your perjury verdict. You attorney and jury.
Gotta pause it real quick. Because I like to, in the first few seconds, I'm not pausing it because of YouTube issues or whatever. I'm pretty sure Buddy's not gonna copyright me, but I'm pausing it just because I like to find out what the song's about. So now I can gear up, run it back, and start over. All right, so his mother wouldn't give him a Perkins. Okay, all right. So we see where the angle is at, you know what I'm saying? Not saying angle in a disrespectful way, but just his mother was an addict. Off rip. We know that. Let's run it back. I'm going to be doing a lot of running back because these type of songs deserve a lot of respect, I would say. I've written songs like these, and you got to do your due diligence. I'm saying you got to pay your respect to someone who's wearing their heart in their sleeve or just putting it all out there. Like, so I'm going to run it back one more time.
not know who to call. True, you caused a lot of trauma. Through it all, you shared my pain like a voodoo doll. Now we can both see it's raining out through the wall. Things don't feel the same without you involved. Didn't always get along. Not that you did it wrong, but the toxic concoction could not fit in a song.
So there's forgiveness already off rip. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's forgiving it, but he's definitely in an understanding space right now. So it could be that his mother passed away some time ago or something like that. Don't know. Let me not assume. Let me stop assuming. But yeah. So there's growth alone right there. Because he already told her she was an addict, and she said some hurtful things to him, and he's already in the space of understanding. That's stage one. Understanding before you can forgive and all that. Before you can bear your feelings and be angry. When somebody's gone and they got no way to, explain themselves, you got to find the understanding on your own. That's hard, man. And it ain't nobody more important than the man's mama. Like, mama come first. Everybody know that.
Without you involved, didn't always get along. Not that you did it wrong, but the toxic concoction could not fit in a song. Hoping God let you watch it, cause now I'm winning, mom. I remember that night on the bridge. You said, Dad, I would never make it, cause I wouldn't give.
Oh, I thought he said, you said Dad, I would never make it. I thought he meant like his dad would never make it, but he's saying, you said that I would never make it, cause I wouldn't give. And then he goes into that Percocet line. Okay.
Mom, I remember that night on the bridge. You said, Dad, I would never make it, cause I wouldn't give. You a Percocet 30. To say them words didn't hurt me would be a perjury verdict. You attorney and jury, if that deterred me. I don't deserve to be heard. Victimhood ain't a cure, I'm in the surgery first. Using forgiveness to remove the malignant. Bursting through every barrier equal to an appendix.
First of all, I just want to say, when you're making songs like this and you're breaking down that emotional wall, and you start opening up your heart, a lot of the times verbiage isn't that important. Like, meaning like how you come across, the dexterity in your words, how smart you sound, or how lyrical you're trying to be. It doesn't really matter. Like Exhibit A, Tupac, and his Dear Mama song, he wasn't too fancy with the words. I'm only saying this because he's finding a way to express himself in the same manner that Tupac was expressing himself, that understanding manner. But he is in placing a lot of, I'm not going to say big words, but it's just, you can tell he's an intellectual person. You know what I'm saying? He's not expressing himself simply. He's expressing himself simply and intellectually at the same time, which helps you make the actual message a lot more clear. Because when you know more words, you're able to express yourself more directly with more clarity. Yeah, some may not understand the words you choose. That's fine, but that doesn't make it more clear. Your message is clear. Those who choose to be intellectual enough to understand or research or whatever the case, that's on them. But the more words you know, the more clear you can be. When you have a limited vocabulary, you struggle to get things out, right? You struggle to express yourself. You struggle to explain things. And obviously he doesn't. That's not one of his weaknesses.
Forgiveness to remove the malignant. Bursting through every barrier equal to an appendix. She wasn't evil, but she could use some repenting. Didn't use an appendage to beat me blue as a penance. The OP is that we abusing dependence. She was using pretenders, adhesive glue in a friend.
The ooh sounds with the index sounds, or the end sounds, I guess you could say. The friendship, appendix, appended, or whatever else he just said, right? He's doing so much right now that I may have to just highlight the rhyme pattern he's doing, and then we might have to run it back and break down the emotional barrier. And at the same time, I'll try to break down just the doubles he's using, because he's doing a lot. This is what I mean about sometimes a rapper just can't help themselves. Kind of like Eminem, right? Eminem cannot help himself. There's no way Eminem's going to talk about his mom or his daughter. He can sing. He'll do whatever, right? Get to break down that emotional wall, but he's still going to rap his way there. So, hi. It's my daughter. All right, let's try this one more time.
First, using using forgiveness to remove the malignant, bursting through every barrier equal to an appendix. She wasn't evil, but she could use some repenting. Didn't use an appendage to beat me blue as a penance. The OP is that we abusing dependence. She was using pretenders, adhesive glue in a friendship.
User, and then and then. I like when people go from the and the ending, right? I'm just talking gibberish, right? But you know what I mean. The flow sound sonically, he's doing and the ended, and the ended. Then he goes and the ended. It's like you forgot about that ended rhyme, and then he brings it right back. Lyrical, like true, I hate this because the word lyrical is so overused, but I would say intellectual writers, that's what I like to call them. They do that. You know what I'm saying? They let you forget another rhyme pattern because they step into a new flow. The rhyme pattern isn't what distracts you, not the new rhyme pattern. It's just the flow. You know what I'm saying? Once we switch up the flow, now you're in another daze. And then, you keep hearing this ooh, ooh, ooh on this flow. And then when you goes back to the original flow he started with, or the end rhyme, I would say, because he's got a lot of external, internal. And when you can pack more internals than externals, then you're doing a good job, because he's actually, what he's doing is not rapping fast at all, but he's packing a lot of punch, which is harder to do. It's easier to do filler, you know what I'm saying? It's actually harder to speak slowly and be lyrical, because now everybody can pay attention. So now even the slow people can pay attention. Even they have a way to judge you, and they're not even that well versed in breaking down bars, but if you speak slow enough, they're gonna catch it and they get to judge. So you open up, you actually attract more ears when you rap this slow.
Appendage to beat me blue as a penance. The OP is that we abusing dependence. She was using pretenders, adhesive glue in a friendship.
That's
it's
wrong.
Inspiring. Her getting high is why I was spiral out as a child with anxiety. Till they lock my loud ass down. Shit's irony. Thinking all about that while she gets high with me. The environment that I grew up in, back to back with my cousin, so depressing like a paddle with buttons. Generation of addicts above them, the weight of that can be crushing. Think that's what made me an adult corrupted. Put every drop of my past in a bucket, then let a catapult truck it. Only focus on the path that I'm trudging. Imagine losing a battle to nothing. There ain't no passing the bucket. Who knew that actions would have repercussions?
Dog. It's like I'm actually purposely trying to ignore his rhyme patterns because they're so freaking flawless. No pun intended. And I'm trying to get deep into the message, and it's almost distracting. And that's my fault because I'm a rap nerd, so I can't not hear the rap patterns he's doing. But what he's talking about is so deep. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little emotional. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
The catapult truck it, only focus on the path that I'm trudging. Imagine losing a battle.
Trudging. I mean, come on now. Like, who even uses that as? That's I say a lot when Eminem raps or when Ren raps. Like, these dudes be using different vocabulary. It's pretty inspiring to me, honestly. Makes me want to get deeper into my bag. I think that's what made me an adult corrupted. Like, yo, there's been no drums. That's when you know. Hold on, real quick. That's when you know somebody either raps well. Let me not say raps well. I mean, he's rapping well, but that's not the point I'm making. That's when you know someone's able to put you in somewhat of a positive trance where they got your undivided attention. You don't notice other things. Like, I'm just now noticing there's no drum. There's no actual beat. The beat actually never dropped because I'm focused on the words. So, okay, let's keep it going though.
So depressing like a paddle with buttons. Generation of addicts above them, the weight of that can be crushing. Think that's what made me an adult corrupted. Put every drop of my past in a bucket, then let a catapult truck it. Only focus on the path that I'm trudging. Imagine losing a battle to nothing. There ain't no passing the bucket. Who knew that actions would have repercussions? I've been working on taking accountability. Should be on disability if you count this ability. What's important that I started recording after mama took off without a father supporting. Of course, life been cold, but can you quit the crying? Rather try cryotherapy, sitting silent. This is really a silver lining, my diamonds are spoken. Rhyming the ghost stand or get to mining. Can't deny that as a parent, I ain't any better. Remember,
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to get lost in the message, but Buddy's just the doubles, man. And not only the doubles, but the parallels he's drawing. Like, he's giving you comparisons. but not comparisons for the hell of it. Comparisons that actually both compare. It's a duality phase that when you can make both things mean the same thing. Like, yes, I mean this, and this is the double that I mean, but they both describe the feeling that I'm feeling right now, though. Yeah, you gotta be different. You gotta be different. My bad. I'm running back one more time. Damn. If y'all ain't loving this, y'all ain't loving this. I don't even really care right now.
That catapult trucking, only focus on the path that I'm trudging. Imagine losing a battle to nothing. There ain't no passing the bucket. Who knew that actions would have repercussions? I've been working on taking accountability. Should be on disability if you count this ability. What's important that I started recording after mama took off without a father supporting. Of course, life been cold, but can you quit the crying? Rather try cryotherapy, sitting silent. This is really a silver lining. My diamonds are spoken. Rhyming the ghost stand. Or get to mining. Can't deny that as a parent I ain't any better. Remember when my baby mama used to send me letters? Front the pod, cops giving me mail. That's when the plot thickens, a lot of missing details. My child was born while I'm sitting in jail. Felt it but couldn't see it. Time was written in braille. That was teenage me thinking he...
No, dog. That was hard. That's what I'm saying. Like, get your message across with clarity, using parallels. They both mean the same thing, and they both express what the message I'm trying to get across. He said, my child was born while I was sitting in jail. Seen it but couldn't. No. What he said? Felt it but couldn't see it, like it was written in braille. Something like that. Cops giving me mail.
That's when the plot thickens, a lot of missing details. My child was born while I'm sitting in jail. Felt it but couldn't see it. Time was written in braille. That was teenage me thinking he failed, but it all didn't happen for nothing if he prevailed. Dear mama, I did not know who to call. True, you caused a lot of trauma. Through it all, you shared my pain like a voodoo doll.
I love the double. This when you know when you a rapper like this dude, like you have to put things in people get mad at Eminem because he explains his doubles or whatever. It's like, oh, I hate when he does that. It's like the dude is so nice, like M is so nice, he's such a wizard that he actually doesn't think we're gonna get it. Like he's actually afraid, low key, not afraid, but he doesn't want all this to go for nothing. You know what I mean? We want to rap and then we want to be recognized for it. You know what I'm saying? Recognized for the difference between us and someone else. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing myself in there because I know I'm nice. But this dude, he's doing the same thing, right? Because pain. He has to put the P-A-N-E in parentheses because he needs you to catch the double. Like, because if you don't catch the double, he's going to get frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's like, what is that? Like, that's just natural. It's just natural because we're actually desperate for you to catch the bars, but we really don't want you to catch them quickly. Because if you don't catch them quickly, then I would have caught that. But if you don't catch it quickly, the average listener, then we feel we're doing something good. Like, oh, okay, yeah, he couldn't catch it. He had to listen to it a few times. The best feeling is to be rewounded. There's nothing better than that as a rapper. When you put your time into some shit, like you're a conscious rapper who writes his lyrics, there's no better feeling than somebody playing your shit, loving it, having a good face expression. That's cool too. But when somebody says, yo, run that back, and they still don't get it, or run it back and they get it, and then y'all share that excitement, or you get to share that excitement listening to, watching a reaction. I feel that's what M does. I feel like M watches reactions all night because all he sees is a bunch of appreciation for his lyrics. And I feel like Buddy here is like, he's similar to that. I feel like that's a clue to why he could be that way.
For nothing if he prevailed.
Yeah.
Dear mama, I did not know who to call. True, you caused a lot of trauma. Through it all, you shared my pain like a voodoo doll. Now we could both see it's raining out through the wall. Things don't feel the same without you involved. Didn't always get along. Not that you did it wrong, but the toxic concoction could not fit in a song. Hoping God let you watch it, cause now I'm winning, mom.
One thing. What's this? Oh, Rainiest Days. Oh, another song by him. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of his. I might do them on a live or something like that. I might do a live. Yeah, put in the comment section. Let me know if y'all want me to see me do a live of just like YouTube rappers. I'm interested. I want to know who's actually nice. I knew he was nice already, but I never sat down and got to bump it. I just heard him he was playing his own song before the live started. And it was dope. It was definitely dope, inspiring for sure. I wanted to get that beat he had. I was like, I need that beat. I want to put a verse on that. Anyways, yeah, if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna bump that just one more time, and I'm probably just gonna play it through. I don't want to overbreak this shit down, honestly, because honestly, I feel like we understood the message. There's definitely doubles in there. Let's just play it one more time. One more time.
I'm a rap star. Nicki Minaj, move over, nigga.
That's hilarious. Oh, that's his shorty. Yeah, I've seen her before. That's his shorty. Mo. Me and my wife watched a funny live. We caught a funny live too. We caught a funny live that day. They was just tearing each other up. It was hilarious. It was just you saw the love though, but they were just tearing each other up though. That shit was funny. And he be killing her. He be killing her. He be trolling. He be trolling, man. He be like acting like he be beating her and shit. In my mind, I'm like, I hope he doesn't beat her, but if he doesn't, that's hilarious. I'm sure he doesn't, but I'm just saying that shit is funny. Like the way their interactions are funny. Like people say me and my wife got funny interactions and they love our interactions together. I'm like, it is cool. We do like seeing that. You know what I'm saying? As people. Oh, Marxism? That's an interesting title. Oh, he just dropped that not that long ago. Yeah, we might have to check that out. Role model freestyle? Yeah, it might be a FLAWDZILLA day.
Dear mama, I do not know who to call. True, you caused a lot of trauma. Through it all, you shared my pain.
It's funny because like it's easy to catch on to. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to remember. Like that's very important. You can make shit sonically pleasing, lyrical at the same time, doubles, entendres, parallels, dualities, all these things, relatability, and then at the same time, it's memorable. Yeah.
A voodoo doll. Now we can both see it's raining out through the wall. Things don't feel the same without you involved. Didn't always get along. Not that you did it wrong, but the toxic concoction could not fit in a song. Hoping God let you watch it, cause now I'm winning, mom. I remember that night on the bridge. You said that I would never make it, cause I wouldn't give you a Perkins at 30. To say them words didn't hurt me would be a perjury verdict. You attorney and jury, if that deterred me. I don't deserve to be heard. Victimhood ain't a cure. I'm in these surgery first. Using forgiveness to remove.
Those are some of my favorite rhymes. The earth sounds like surgery first. I don't deserve to be heard. That deterred me. Or something. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he was doing, like if say that didn't hurt me. Like the earth sounds. If you're good, if you use different words, don't use the same words everybody always uses. Like, and if you're gonna use the same words everybody always uses, like surgery is a common word people use for sounds, right? Obviously he needed to use it right there. It's not really about using the same words, it's about how you use those words. So you can use simple vocabulary, but you gotta be creative with it, right? And they can't land where we always wanted to land. If you're gonna use the simple, what my key is when I'm writing, when I'm in my lyrical bag, I use simple vocabulary for internal rhymes. If I'm gonna use them, and because I have to use them, because I just want it to flow nicely, like sonically, I'm going to put them internally. Externally are always going to be my bangers. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to hit you with, because, you know, I feel I have I may not be expressing it right now, but I typically have a high I have wide vocabulary range. I've been told. Let's put it that way, right? Because I need to humble myself. I've been told to have a wide vocabulary range. But anyways, I like what he's doing. Just his choice of where he puts his rhymes. You know what I'm saying? It's really important. I want to hear I want to hear something more like, you know, rappy rap.
On the bridge, you said that I would never make it, cause I wouldn't give you a Perkins at 30. To say them words didn't hurt me would be a perjury verdict. You attorney and jury, if that deterred me. I don't deserve to be heard. Victimhood ain't a cure. I'm in the surgery first. Using forgiveness to remove the malignant. Bursting through every barrier equal to an appendix. She wasn't evil, but she could use some repenting. Didn't use an appendage to beat me blue as a penance. The OP is that we abusing dependence. She was using pretenders, adhesive glue in a friendship.
Damn. Yeah, that's that trauma he's talking about right there.
It's inspiring. Her getting high is why I was spiral out as a child with anxiety. Till they lock my loud ass down. Shit's irony. Thinking all about that while she gets high with me.
That was dope what he did. The owl sound. He made the I sounds like owl sound. So spiraling child. So child spiraling. What he said? It's about making eyes and owls and not I'm not saying they're not hard, but you got to do it. You got to use it. You know what I'm saying? You got to make the eyes and the owls sound because they're too similar, and you just open up, you know what I'm saying, a pool of more words to use now, which is what he did.
Abusing dependence, she was using pretenders, adhesive glue in a friendship. It's inspiring. Her getting high is why I was spiral out as a child with anxiety.
Even in anxiety, spiraling high as a child with anxiety.
Lock my loud ass down.
Lock my loud ass down. Like all that, those are owl sounds. Either the loud, the down, even locked. Like he even made lock sound good. The reason why lock sounded good with loud is because of the L sounds. Obviously the LO beginnings. It just makes it's not about rhyming words that rhyme. That's why people are limited with their bars, because it's not about rhyming words that rhyme. It's about rhyming words that sound alike. So if you can bend them a little bit, they will rhyme. Somebody can't say something doesn't rhyme. If you bend it and now it flows sonically pleasing, then now it rhymes. You can make it rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Just people just depend on cat and hat. They don't understand that fact and cat also rhyme. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to end with the same letters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm trying to think of a loud and down. Those two words rhyme. If you can't make those two words rhyme, then you suck. Like, but loud and down can rhyme. Loud, down, boom, they rhyme now. But loud and down, yeah, you say them plainly, they don't rhyme. But you got to learn how to bend words. Words that sonically sound close enough to rhyme can always be internally. You stuff those in the sandwich in the middle. Just make a bunch of words that sound similar. If you can use them correctly, put them in the middle. And the ones that really rhyme, boom, they land at the end externally.
This irony, thinking all about that while she gets high with me. The environment that I grew up in, back to back with my cousin, so depressing like a paddle with buttons. Generation of addicts above them, the way that can be crushing. Think that's what made me an adult corrupted.
It's all about breaking that cycle, bro, and I know all about that. I broke the cycle in my family chain, and he's doing it now. You know, he's got success. He's about to hit 200K. That should be a celebration, 200K, I would say. Every 100K, 50K should be a celebration. We getting there, y'all. We getting there. 13K. We pushing for 14 soon. Anyways, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. He's acknowledging the fact that he's broken the cycle of his family chain of what's above him. What's above him is addicts and probably, you know what I'm saying, just like myself. People in and out of prison, like family members in and out of prison. Like that's what those are your role models. And then just running the streets, right? I think he spoke about getting caught up with drugs in a different live I was watching. So he has that to him, and he had to fight that battle, right? But he was prone to it because his mother was. So it's like the Eminem, you know. It's like when somebody, like I always say, Eminem's story is so interesting. Like look at everything he's been through. Like if you haven't read the book, The Way I Am, I would suggest you buy it. Soft cover's only like $18. And I'm not saying that to promote Eminem. I'm just saying reading that book gave me a much better understanding of somebody I thought I knew. And now I feel like I understand him a little more. And it's just more fascinating. The story just becomes more fascinating. But what I realize is that he's very relatable. This dude probably relates to Eminem more than most rappers, right? The abusive relationship with his mom, because that is abuse. You know what I'm saying? Your mother's being on drugs is abuse, and using drugs against you or whatever the case may be. That is abuse. You know what I'm saying? Something we have to acknowledge, but it doesn't mean we have to be angry about it forever. We don't have to be, because then his mother has a story too. You know what I'm saying? She went through something, and he just said that his family chain isn't all peaches and cream. So like she had to go through some shit, and it is what it is. Somebody has to stop it though. Somebody has to stop it, and it had to be him. Just like it had to be Eminem. Just like it had to be me. Someone had to stop it. And now look, he said, and now I'm winning, mom. Like, yeah, that's how he ended the song.
Every drop of my pass in a bucket, then let a catapult truck it. Only focus on the path that I'm trudging. Imagine losing a battle to nothing. There ain't no pass in the bucket. Who knew that actions would have repercussions?
The actions are urchins, the actors are utsins, that, this, the dustin. Those are my other favorite rhyme patterns, the ats and the utsins. You know what I'm saying? Who knew that actions would have repercussions? It's like, yo, does action and have rhyme? No, it doesn't rhyme, but they sound good when they're internal. He just used them internally. This is a perfect example of what I'm saying. Who knew that actions would have, like, that's just crazy, right? It flows good because you don't have much time to think about it. You know what I'm saying? The shun is not there, so actions would have. So it's just have and act. Those are the two words that are rhyming. And also that's in there. Who knew that act would have repercussions. Like, and repercussions is his word that rhymes with let's go back a little bit. With that's his hard-hitting rhyme. That's what I was just explaining that. Yeah. That's how I know dude is, yeah, trudging. Yeah, dude's vocabulary, trudging. Like, yeah, dude's using high vocabulary. I'm not saying repercussions is a high vocabulary, but it's, you know, it's a multi-syllable, it's a compound syllable word, so it's not always easy to use those.
Focus on the path that I'm trudging. Imagine losing
on the path that he's staying with that at sound. And it don't matter. Any word that has the ass sounds. Imagine, battle. Yeah, come on, dog. It's all over the place. Imagine losing a battle to nothing. Who knew that actions would have repercussions?
battle to nothing. There ain't no passing the bucket. Who knew that actions would have repercussions? I've been working on taking accountability. Should be on disability if you count this ability. What's important that I started recording after mama took off without a father supporting. Of course life been cold, but can you quit the crying? Rather try cryotherapy, sitting silent. This is really a silver lining. My diamonds are spoken. Rhyming the ghost stand or get to mining. Can't deny that as a parent I ain't any better. Remember when my baby mama used to send me letters.
Now he's creating the duality for you. The duality, the understanding. He's trying to express to you how he got to this point of understanding for his mother. He's gone through his own situation, right? It's a different situation, but he's gone through a situation that just showed that it's hard to be a parent when the odds are against you, because the odds have been against this dude, right? His whole life, pretty much. The odds have been against his whole life. As long as you got enough failures in your family chain, yeah. And I mean financial failures, not just failures of life. They're still good people, but they failed. You know what I'm saying? They succumbed to the bullshit. So he didn't succumb to the bullshit. Even though he did, he was able to get out. So he broke the chain. But what he's getting, he just did all that to explain about his relationship with his mom, just to get to the point of, look what I, you know, who knew the actions would have repercussions, and then boom, let me get into my bag and my issues with my baby moms and how I got to this point of maturity and understanding. Fire.
Pod, cops giving me mail. That's when the plot thickens, a lot of missing details. My child was born while I'm sitting in jail. Felt it but couldn't see it. Time was written in braille. That was teenage me thinking he failed, but it all didn't happen for nothing if he prevailed. Dear mama, I did not know who to call. True, you caused a lot of trauma.
So it's a prayer. So this hook is a prayer. It's just like he's not necessarily that it's a prayer, but he's talking to his mother. He's hoping she's up there. You know what I'm saying? Hoping she's forgiven for her sins. Hoping she's not evil, but she can use some repenting. Hoping she repented, right? Hoping she found Jesus, or you know what I'm saying? Or he's Christian, so I can say that. But I hate to just throw, you know, what I believe on people. But at the same time, we got to be proud. If you're gonna be Christian, you got to be a proud Christian, man. You got to be proud. You got to be proud to follow in the footsteps of Jesus Christ. It ain't nothing to be ashamed of. That's something my pastor always told us, man. If you're going to be out there, man, be proud. You know what I'm saying? People talk about the book. People talk about this. But had they ever looked at it? I used to talk about it negatively. I used to talk about religion. I used to talk about all that stuff. Did I ever actually, in that time, study it, try to understand it? No. I just went by hearsay. So either study it, understand it, throw it away if it don't work for you, or study it, understand it, follow it, and, you know what I'm saying, be proud of it.
It all, you shared my pain like a voodoo doll. Now we could both see it's raining out through the wall. Things don't feel the same without you involved. Didn't always get along, not that you did it wrong, but the toxic concoction could not fit in a song. Hoping God let you watch it, cause now I'm winning, mom.
Shout out, dog. Oh man, his I got to, no disrespect, but if I don't, I'm gonna get emotional. I'm trying to grab this mouse. My bad, y'all. If this is your first time watching my reactions, I was in an accident recently. I don't like to talk about the accident publicly anymore because it's going through some stuff. But what I would say is that I got messed up. Yeah, I'm messed up right now physically, but mentally I'm up. Spiritually I'm up, and this just really helped me spiritually. So shout out to Flawd. Shout out to FLAWDZILLA. Shout out to his wife. Well, I don't know if they're married, but shout out to his girl Mo, I believe her name is. I've seen that on the live. They was making fun of her name. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. So go follow them, man. Go follow them. I don't know if they have a Patreon. If they do, I'll put them in my suggested area to go follow, go show support. Yeah, man. I mean, not that he needs much of it from my channel. He's doing well, but go follow him, show him some love. I'm gonna check out these other FLAWDZILLA songs, and let me know what y'all think about that song. If you haven't heard it before, let me know what y'all think, man. I mean, there should be nothing but positive feedback. But yeah, we out.